Hi, welcome back. So today I'll be doing a video on the things I've been loving in the month of January. Cannot believe that January's done so quick again. Always must do. So this is what I've been loving in the month of January, and the first one in 2017. So start off with the programs I've been loving. So the first one is Dance Dance Dance, and it is a dance program on ITV1, which is presented with Lisa Dixon and Law Best. It is an amazing program to watch on Sunday, even though TV on Sunday can be a bit rubbish because nothing much, and this is just a good program to watch. And it's just an amazing show. It's like a lot of, so it's like 5 celebrity couples. Most of them are like in a relationship, like girlfriend boyfriend, is like husband and wife, and I think the other ones are just like friends. And they're just like creating like the dance routines, like music videos, which is so cool. So they like seeing these performances, it's like they're doing like a music video. It's like you're watching a music video, but it's like show, not the real celebrity, but them. But I'm kind of gutted like last week that Jamie and Chloe got put out of the show because they're just amazing dancers, and cannot believe that it's only 2 parents of celebrities left, and both of them who are left in the competition are so amazing. And when the show finishes, I hope they do it in a series because it's just a real good program, and I was really happy that someone came up with this thing for this TV show because it's such a nice show. So the next one I'm loving is The Voice UK. So this is the first time that it's been moved to the TV, because it used to be on BBC, but because they didn't want to keep it because it's moved to TV, so the judging panel is changing again. But this year it is will.i.am who is the longest judge on it. You've got Sir Tom Jones, which I'm so happy he's back because he is a legend and a incredible singer. You've got Jennifer Hudson. Oh my god, her voice is incredible. She's just so good when she's talking to the contestants, like what she do to give on her team and good advice. And she's just so funny when they're trying to battle to get them on the teams between her and will.i.am. They're so funny, just make me so laugh. And you've got Gavin. It's just an amazing show to watch, and I just love that it's so much talent on it. But another change that using BBC One, like when they didn't get no one to turn around, they'd turn on the shows and tell you why they didn't. So ITV, so no one's turn. None of them turn around and tell you the advice. It's just like it's contestant walks off, and that's hard. But that is what the music industry is like. You're in or out. That's the hard way they're showing you, which is kind of a good thing to show. Like they're showing like a good, I can get the words that I'm trying to say. Like they've got experience on it, showing what it'd be like in the music industry, but they can back from it and get experience from it from later things in life. And I think there's like 1 or 2 more episodes of auditions, I think, because Neela just got all the 10 for the team before going to the battles. And I know there's supposed to be a Voice Kids version, which is going to be 3 judges to 4, which is the normal version. But it's got will.i.am, so he's a busy man doing the kids one and the normal one. You've got 2 amazing singers, which I love so much, Pixie Lott and Dan Jones from McFly, which he's going to be so good in it because I love him so much in McFly. He is such a talented singer, songwriter, and his voice is out this world, and I just think he'll be good in the show. And I cannot wait to watch it, but I don't know what month it's going to be on because I know they've been filming the auditions, and I know they've been filming the battle round just there. I want to know which month it's coming, so I cannot wait to watch that. And the last program I'm loving at the moment is Celebrity Big Brother. I just love watching like the normal version and the celebration. It's just, I just like watching it because it's like seeing how they get on in the house, and the fights between each other, arguments and romance. I don't think I could cope so many hours with people in the house. I don't think I could that show. I just think I just love watching it. And even though I haven't been watching most of the series because I've been so busy and Sunday's gonna be bored, but I didn't watch the whole episode on Friday to see who won it because I went to a concert. But I kind of catched up on like last two between Jedward and Colleen Nolan, which I cannot believe that Colleen Nolan won it. She is like a nice person, I mean, but I just, in my opinion, she didn't do much in the house. I kind of thought Jedward could have won it because they they were funny and annoying the house most of the housemates, but you know, that's people who voted for her to win it, but well done for winning. But that's all my programmes I've been loving at the moment because there's not been much in the month. I just think because I've been so busy I just started to watch TV and sometimes I just don't have the energy to turn over, but I hope I get more later in the months. So going on to music, at Ed Sheeran, which I cannot believe he came back. I know he's coming back soon, but instead of releasing one single, at least two new singles. So Shape of You and Castle on the Hill. Oh my god, both these singles are so amazing. They're so different. So like Shape of You is just like a dance, upbeat one. I so love that song. It's so different from what he's released. It's like, because it wasn't actual for him. I think the song was actually supposed to be for Rihanna and she turned that down, and I'm happy he kept it because that song suits his voice and it's such a good song. I love that. And then Castle on the Hill, that is so different from Shape of You because it's like Castle is like one of these songs is actual, it's like not like things you usually release, and I just love that because both of the songs are so good. And I cannot believe that both of the songs are in the top 10 because they're both number 1 and number 2 in the chart, and I'm so gutted that I cannot get, every time when I want to see like that as a band and I see like tour dates and they're like, yeah, I'll go and buy that, and then because of the volunteering the day and the time the tickets release, nah, because he was doing 2 dates in Glasgow. He was doing, I think it's in April, it's like Sunday Monday, but I can't remember what date it was, and I'm kind of gutted that, I don't know, because I don't know if it is sold out or not, but I think the tickets are a bit, they're kind of good, but I think, I don't know, it depends because it was something, don't get me wrong if I get this wrong or not, because I think for the Hydro in Glasgow, I think it was between 44 and 70 quid, I think that was the right price for it, but maybe later on, when he does like another tour, like, maybe I might want to see him, because I'm doing a lot more things like bands and singers that I have seen in the past that I love to see again, and then new singers and bands that I haven't seen before, so trying something a bit different, but maybe he will. And I cannot wait to hear his third album, is it Multiply? Something to do with it's something to do with the calculating like maths kind of things he does in the album titles, which comes out in the 3rd of March, but I don't know how that's, I might have to buy it a couple of days after because I am going to see Almost on that day, so I don't know if I'm actually going to buy the album on the day it comes out. And the next song I love is Baby, I don't know if I'll say this name right because I'm not good at saying things right, is Baby Rexta, I Got You. That song is so catchy, I love that song so much. I just think each single she releases to that and then it's been so good, and I just love the video. It's like, I love that she's done like elements like sun, the water, and all the kind of things like elements, and she's so gorgeous in the video. I love like she's done like her outfits are also like in the one week and so different, and I cannot wait to hear her debut album when it comes out. Cannot wait to hear that when it comes out. Next one I've been loving is Jack Jones feature Ray. You Don't Know Me. No, You Don't. No, You Don't Know Me, which is a so good tune. I love that so much. It's such a catchy song. It's such a dance anthem. I love listening to it. And then the last song I've been loving at the moment is Sad Lass and So Good. Each single she releases is so good and so catchy. She hasn't done a song I haven't not loved it, and I love each one at the moment. And this one is so different from the other ones, but it's still catchy, and I cannot wait to hear her debut album when it comes out as well. And the last thing to do with music is, well, I did talk about it in a couple of videos that I filmed, that I was debating between either not to go or go to see JoJo when she did a mid-love tour at the Glasgow O2 ABC on the 30th of January, and I was thinking to myself, should I should not go? And I was watching loads of I cannot speak tonight, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like YouTube videos of her performances, like on the other tour dates. She'd been like in UK, and her voice was incredible, but I thought, why not? I'm going, I don't care, because I was gutted I couldn't get the VIP ticket, because that's worth 16 quid, and then so gutted because I cannot get on it, because I couldn't afford it, so I just got the standard general ticket, which is like 15 quid, but it has been worth the wait to see her live. Oh my god, her voice is outstanding and so beautiful. I just cannot believe she put on a credible show, and it was just with it for 10 years. The first time ever coming to Scotland was out of this world, and she looked so gorgeous as well performing, and I cannot wait when she comes back to Glasgow next time and maybe get the baby ticket to meet her. But hey, if the price is maybe the same price as last time, or I don't know. But I might be talking more about my experience and review of seeing JoJo on another blog soon. Depends, because I do have 4 videos to upload, 3 from seeing you in a day, and I've got what's in my bag, and depends on the time, like filming that and then uploading it. I might film that one about JoJo, but you might have to see her. And the last thing I've been loving, I've been addicted. My mum she bought these the first time, and then I cannot stop eating these every time I go in the shop to buy them. Is Jacob's crisp breads and chive. So you get 5 packets, which come in 4 of these ones, which I cannot stop eating. But wants to show. Hello. I gotta stop eating these. Nah, I don't stop eating these. They're just like for my lunch, or if I'm a snack, or if I just can't avoid making anything, I just eat them. And I just get them a pound at Iceland. I know they do like other flavours and other kind of like flatbreads and ciabattas, I think, if I say that right. But they are so addictive, because see, once I started eating them, I cannot stop eating them, because I just like eating them on their own, or like eating them with Philadelphia's chive and garlic, which is so good, look at me. And that is my last thing, which I've been loving in the month of January. I hope you enjoy watching this. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to. And if you want to find out if I've uploaded more videos, press the little bell on my channel, because that will give you notifications when next time I'll upload a video onto YouTube. And I hope you enjoy watching it, and hope to see you soon. Bye.